Hi Cancer, welcome to your weekly reading for the week starting March 19th, 2018. My name is Monica. Welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. So we're going to look at what's going on here for you. As always, remember that these are general, so they're not going to apply to everyone. And watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional messages. At the bottom of the deck as your overall energy, we do have the Queen of Cups. Sorry for the light, it's really bright outside and there's not a lot I can do about it. So the Queen of Cups is your overall energy, okay? So for some of you, this is you. I feel like you're doing a lot of meditation, a lot of what you might call spiritual work to understand yourself better, to understand your emotions better, to control your emotions better with this energy. For others of you, you might be speaking to someone you trust, or a counselor or a therapist of sorts, okay? Again, to help you get on top of your thoughts or emotions, your feelings, whatever the case may be, or to help you resolve an issue. For others of you, this is a focus on children during this time, so spending more time with children, talking about starting a family or getting pregnant, okay, is also an option during this time. You might also be focused on another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign, okay, or they're very focused on you. In your career, your finances, your personal projects, and your education, we have the Hierophant. So with the Hierophant and the Queen of Cups together, I feel that for some of you are you're looking very closely at an offer that is put on the table for you. It would entail working for either a big company, corporation type, banks, healthcare, hospitals, okay, police, anything to do with long established companies or institutions, okay? This would be something that would give you a very clear career progression, so I feel like that's why you're looking very closely at it. For others of you, you are doing study and research during this time, so you've started a new training course or program or anything like that. You're thinking about going back to school and you're looking at your options. That can also come up, or you just have a lot of exams during this time, okay, and that's where your focus is. And for others of you, you are looking at advancement with your career, okay, maybe being put in a figure of authority, in a position of authority with this energy, okay, because of all your knowledge, your experience, or your ability to take on a lot of responsibility, okay? For your home and family, we have the Five of Wands. So with the Five of Wands in the home and family sector, this can talk about competition over house, competition over anything where you have to bid, really, okay? So if it's a house, if it's a car, if it's property, real estate, assets of any other kind, I feel that for some of you are taking part in a bid process, okay? For others of you, I feel that this is talking about, you know, petty fights or people daring each other within the family during this time. I feel that, you know, this could be your children, or this could be just children in the family, and you might be asked to step in. And for others of you, I feel that this is talking about game night competitions with the family, where the whole family takes part, okay? Very playful energy, a lot of fun, a lot of laughter, okay, is what I'm feeling here. So that's really, really cool. For your emotional life and love life, we do have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords here, I feel that for some of you, this talks about holding back or stopping petty fights if you live with your partner, okay? Stopping petty fights. You're pulling back from that. You're pulling back from who's right and who wants to have the last say and whatever, okay? Anything ego driven. I feel that there's a pulling back from that, okay? For you and for your partner or one of you, okay? And that tends to calm things down. I feel that people are calming down. If there's been issues with relationships that has to do with short tempers, you know, heart flares, ego, anything like that. Okay, I feel like there's a calming down from that during this time, so that's really good. And it's going back to focus on what really brings you together and why you wanted to be together in the first place. Okay, so that's really good. Healing in the relationship. Okay, really good. For others of you, this could be, I feel that this could be where you're very interested in someone, or you have a crush on someone. Okay, for those of you who are single, and you find out something that you're not really excited about, either you know that they're already with someone else, or they're not really interested in you, or that they're not a very good person. You know, you're talking to someone who dated them in the past and they don't have a lot of good things to say about them, stuff like that. And so that makes you pull back and kind of pull back your attention and your interest, okay, from that particular individual. And for others of you, you might be pulling back from someone. You might be canceling plans, or you might be canceling dates with this energy, because again, you receive some information that you're not particularly thrilled about, okay, and you say, you know what, no, I'm not going to get involved with that, okay, this is not going to go any further. You might be dating someone, and then you have conversations, and something they say really, really strikes you, and you're thinking, okay, well, this doesn't really have a future, and so then you just pull back, okay. But that's good, because it allows you to make sure that you're not wasting your time, okay? And air sign energy, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, they might be being too blunt with you, and that might hurt your feelings a little bit. So just be aware of the fact that that's how they communicate. They're just too direct sometimes, or too blunt, and it can look like they don't care about how you feel. Be honest and let them know that that's how they're making you feel, okay? Because most of the time, that's not their intention, okay? So just be mindful of that. For your health and well-being, we have the King of Wands. So with the King of Wands here, for some of you, again, I feel that you are very pumped up, very motivated, very driven. You just go. So just be mindful of any accidents, like you're not looking where you're going, because you know he's not really looking at us, he's just off somewhere else. So just be mindful of that. You might be doing some daydreaming, and you might not pay attention where you're going, okay? So just some bumps and scrapes and scratches might happen during this time. For others of you, I feel like this is where you feel very motivated, so reaching a lot of your goals when it comes to health, well-being, training, fitness, weight goals, anything like that. I feel like that's coming up for you very strongly, okay? So just keep up the good work. And for others of you, I feel like this is you getting guidance, getting a trainer, talking to a nutritionist, talking to someone who knows what they're talking about, okay, in terms of how to help you reach your own goals when it comes to your health and well-being in general, okay? For your advice, we have number 23, Lemon, access innovative thinking. So I do feel that you're shaking things up during this time. I feel that you're trying new things, trying new approaches. So again, you might be talking to a trainer or a nutritionist when you thought that actually I could do everything by myself. Now you're thinking, you know what, I'm just going to give this a try and see what this does for me. In relationships, if it's just been same old, and you always end up arguing, this is saying, you know what, I'm going to hold back first. I'm going to really think before I speak. I want to make sure that I'm expressing myself clearly, and that my loved one understands what I'm trying to say, as opposed to having misunderstanding and always arguing, okay? Also, making my intentions clear. I'm going to tell someone I really like them. I'm going to ask someone out. I'm going to tell someone I don't want to go out with them. I'm not going to give them false hope or mixed signals, okay? You're trying different things, okay? I feel like you're behaving more like a fire sign during this time than your water sign self, okay? Especially if you have fire in your chart, I feel like that's just taking over a little bit during this time, okay? Innovative thinking challenges, but creative challenges, where you're challenged to grow, to think outside the box, to come up with a new approach, and that could be with your work, or it could be with anything that you're focused on at this time, okay? You might also be looking at changing your job because you want to do something different. You want to do something more creative. You want to do something that gives you more freedom for you to come up with solutions, as opposed to following the norm and the same old, okay? So you're really looking very closely at things and thinking, how can I make this better? How can I change this? How can I improve this? What have I not tried about this with this energy, okay? And that's really, really good, because it will bring you a lot of positive change, a lot of new ideas, and a lot of new goals that you set for yourself as a result, okay? also give you a lot of energy as well, okay, because this is like the solar plexus chakra, so renewed vitality, energy, confidence, okay. So that is your reading. It looks really good, okay. Let me know how the cards apply to you, if they do, what the messages are about for you. Remember to watch your moon and rising sign readings. I hope you enjoy your week, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Bye for now.